kaupið plötuna Signs and Signifies. Það er heiður að kynna á svið J.D. McPherson. Hér er ég komið með eitt stærsta númer á hátíðinni, það er J.D. McPherson. Með honum er pródúsentinn og bassalekarinn Jimmy Sutton. Hey guys, welcome to Iceland.
Hey, Omar, how you doing?
When did you arrive?
When did we arrive, JD? Was it yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yeah, it was 2 days.
Long pause.
Yeah, we're kind of like flipped around here. I think it actually might have been yesterday morning, though we left the day before. So.
Okay.
That's right.
Long flight.
Oh yeah, it's like I think it was longer for you. You came from Seattle.
I came from Seattle, yeah.
Yeah, JD was doing a little opening gig for Nick Lowe out on the West Coast solo.
Yeah. I saw pictures
Yeah.
of it on Facebook.
Cool.
How was it?
It was amazing, man.
Yeah?
He's an amazing guy, amazing songwriter, very generous guy to ask us to come on with him and do the tour. So yeah, it was great.
Seen anything worthwhile in Reykjavik so far?
It's exactly what I wanted it to look like. I mean, it's great. It's the rocky landscape, and everybody's really friendly, and it's cold but cheery. It's nice. I like it a lot. Yeah.
You grew up in Oklahoma. You, Jimmy, in Chicago, right? Yeah. What kind of music did you guys grow up to?
I grew up to, my dad was a blues and jazz advocate, and so he got me into that at a pretty young age, and then I was just into big hard rock and punk rock first. That's kind of what when I first started getting into music, that's what I liked the most. Maybe similar for Jimmy too.
My first concert, I was kind of lucky. My first concert was Count Basie.
Yeah,
Playing my church on the south side, and then my first rock concert was the Ramones. So it kind of set me on a good path.
Yeah. How did you guys get into this old school rock and roll and rockabilly?
Yeah, that's from listening, watching old movies, just hearing listening to the music in old movies and cartoons, as a child, and then I kind of, it staircased into your older brothers influencing you on punk rock, and then the punk rock into the rockabilly and blues thing hand in hand, what was hip back then, and the doors just started flying open at that point.
It's also the authenticity of the old music. It's real.
I can't speak for him, but in Chicago, the blues was everywhere.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get away from that.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was definitely a good influence.
Yeah. Can you name some artists that have inspired you over the years?
I love a lot of people. Some of my favorite bands are The Clash. Primarily Joe Strummer is one of my favorite writers. And as far as singers go, I'm obviously very interested in like Little Richard, and I like Bo Diddley's music a lot. I also like a lot of female singers like Phyllis Dillon and Kitty Lester, but man, there's just too many to mention. But I like a little bit of everything. So.
Signs and Signifies came out October 2010. Great reviews. How has the year been? It's been a year.
Yeah, it's been it definitely took off, but I think it was the video that really helped gather a lot of attention. Yeah. And so we don't underestimate YouTube and Facebook these days. Yeah, the power of YouTube, exactly. But the record's been going really well. It's it's just us, small label. Me with my label called High Style, and now we're just trying to get more people behind it and in the industry and more boots on the ground to help us push it, because we still believe that it has legs, And I guess it did. Northside Gal, the single off the album, did very well here, so we're happy to hear about that.
The rest of the album, it's not just the single. It's a great album.
Thank you.
You produced it, Jimmy. How did you get? I know you get asked this a lot, probably, but how did you get this feel? How did you get the old feel on the album? Of course, the music.
I would say a lot of it is the performance. Yeah. Listen to JD. He can play right here, right now. He's going to sound very much like that album. Yeah. And I believe that we recorded it live, so just a lot of it was captured live, and then we did definitely
the whole band live.
Well, not. It depends on the song.
Yeah. Okay.
But then some songs we'd just get the core band playing, and then we'd overdub the vocals. But for the most part, it was pretty live performance. And I think that helped really capture a lot of spirit. And also, so one is the performance, two is the sound of the room that we're in, three is the studio I built with all the old equipment.
I saw that. Saw a video of it. Really amazing.
In the video, that's the equipment we're recording to. So that kind of helped create a certain overall vibe and a texture that it just kind of brought it to the table. It brought it to the table unexpectedly.
Cool. So when did you guys start working together?
No, JD answered that.
Where?
You
When?
approached me.
Yeah, I approached him. He had a band that I really liked called The Four Charms.
Yeah.
And the internet, the MySpace. I sent him a link to my band at the time's page, and he liked it, and we just started talking, and one thing led to another. We went up there and played a couple of shows. And
I invited his band up. And then when we were talking about a solo project, it seems like we're always on the same page.
Yeah.
He would say something, he's like, yeah. Or I would say, yeah. And I would say something, exactly. There's a lot of yeahs and exactly's going on.
It was easy, honestly. It was very easy getting...
Telepathy, maybe.
Yeah.
Between you guys.
Yeah.
Cool. But is the rockabilly scene, is it big in America?
Yeah.
Well... I think it
America's
is.
big,
it is.
so
It's kind of spread out, you know. One thing that we've been really grateful for too is that at the shows we've been playing, it's not just been the rocker scene. It's been a little bit of a lot of different kinds of people. So I mean, everybody's having a good time together. We're starting to get larger audiences over there too. So it's good. It's good to get everybody included on it.
Yeah, it seems like the quality of the music has helped kind of cross over certain boundaries. I mean, even looking at the kind of the soul revival thing that's been kind of going on, we've gotten kind of lumped into that. Even though I don't believe we're playing soul music, but we are playing, something that's soulful.
Yeah, something meaningful.
But we've played, say when we played in New York, in Brooklyn, we were throwing on bills with soul bands. Yeah. So that was fun for us because we're exposed to a wider audience that way.
Great. You've been touring Belgium, Spain. What's the difference between audiences in Europe and in America? Is it different?
Well, we haven't played enough in the States. No? We've been playing more over here, so it's hard to compare. But so far, playing in Europe, a lot of people come out.
Yeah.
Europe is really eating this up, and it's fantastic.
So you're playing Iceland Airwaves after just a couple of hours. The gig is the talk of the town. It's going to be a packed house. I'm looking forward to see you. Hope you have a nice day in Iceland. Or nice, just a couple of albums. What's next for JD McPherson? Are you gonna do another album soon?
Definitely. We're talking about it now. I got a couple ideas floating around. Yeah, we're working on it now. We're like I say, we still keep having things happen with this record, and we just put out a new video for the song A Gentle Awakening, and we actually got maybe 2 or 3 more videos to put out, so we'll see what happens, but we are definitely talking about recording again. So
and before that we are doing a whole tour of the whole country of Spain, a show in England and in Belgium again, and then we also have a short tour down the middle of the United States from Chicago to Austin and back.
Great. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you so much, Omar.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.